Hey, Joe, congratulations on your retirement. 54 years with the Flyers, man. That's huge. Hey, you know what, Joe? You've always been a #1 ambassador for our small town of Smithers here. And the #1 ambassador for the Flyers in Smithers is this guy right here.
Joey, sir, God bless you, sir. Gerald, Joey, and Jamie, and Jimmy, and the whole Watson clan. Won 2 Stanley Cups, 74 and 75. It was miraculous. I was high for 3 months after you won the cup in 1974 and 75. It was so beautiful, wonderful.
Congratulations, Joe. We love you. Hope to see you soon.
Hey Joe, how are you? I met Joe Watson probably more than 25 years ago in a formerly famous restaurant bar on South Street called Downey's. I'm sure a lot of people in the room know Downey's. Met Joe, had never met him before, and for the moment I met him, I enjoyed his company. Joe, Pete likes to talk, not only talk with his hands, he likes to talk with his forearms, his elbows, his hips. And by the time the end of the night came and I was trying to go home, he had me in a headlock telling me how much he loved me. And I love him back. And you know people in your life, both professionally and socially, that when you see them coming, you look for a way to escape because you don't really want to talk to them, so you try to hide. When you see Joe coming, you know it's going to be fun. You know it's going to be sincere and authentic. He's one of the most authentic people I've ever met. Joe, don't ever change yourself. Don't ever change. You're the most authentic, decent person. Kind person that I've met in my career, and I want you to stay the same. Great health and happiness in your retirement. I know you'll be around, and we'll grab a couple of Baba Louie soon.
Joe Watson, he shoots, score! Joe Watson! As Tuckerman was screened and tied up in front there, he couldn't see the shot at all, and Joe Watson gets the first goal of the game. Philadelphia leads it 1-0. Watson had moved in quite deeply there, I think.
Hey, Joey, just wanted to congratulate you on an unbelievable career. Actually, more than one, right? You had a tremendous career as a player and then after your playing days. And I wanted to wish you all the best in your 3 or 4 future careers, because you only know one speed, and that's full throttle. And I think you're still moving at full throttle, so good luck in the future. And it seems like only yesterday, a packed Spectrum, Lou Nolan doing the starting lineup announcements. Ladies and gentlemen, starting on the blue line for the Flyers, number 14 in your programs, number 1 in your hearts, Joe Watson. You're the best, buddy.
Hello, Joe. I wish I could be there with you and all the boys today, especially on that Joe Watson day. That should be really a special day. Joe, you were a big asset for us to win the Stanley Cup. I remember my fondest memory was in 1974 in the last game there in the 6th game in the playoff against Boston. You were behind the net with the puck there with the final seconds to go in the game. And I was beside you, guarding you to make sure that nobody would touch that puck. And I remember hearing the buzzer, and suddenly we were world champion. I mean, we were Stanley Cup champion. And the big part of that was your play, because your enthusiasm you brought to the game, the love you had for the game. And Joe, you were really good to the younger guys of the team, you know, like you were always there, you're giving us a little tap in the back, and I did appreciate that. Joe, enjoy your day. You deserve it. And I hope to see you soon. I love you, man.
Joe Watson was getting Vickers, making sure he doesn't get in on that rebound that Perron juggled, and then comes out here as he juggles it, drops it, he quickly smothers it, but Joe Watson was making sure that Vickers...
Philadelphia Flyers combination of Selesky and Gladon. This is Selesky on the right wing. Selesky the drive, safe, and rebound.
Joe Watson, the Smithers fundamental, who gets maybe 1 or 2 or 3 a year, but Denmark, the Flyers using the Soviet when the wing is off.
Cause when you have something great, that just means there's a greater loss. So when you look at yourself, tell me who do you see? Is it the person you've been or the person that you're gonna be? Don't take your life for granted. Don't take your life for granted. Why don't you hold on tight to what you've been handed?
Joe Watson was a hockey player, a friend, an executive for his entire life for the Philadelphia Flyers, and helped them to win numerous hockey games. We're forever grateful, Joe. Thank you.
Hey Joe, how you doing? How you doing? Just wanted to say congratulations in retirement. Wishing you all the best here. Thank you for taking me in as a Philadelphia prospect. Seeing you every couple of years in Smithers in the charity golf tournament. I know me and my dad, Leroy, look forward to that every couple of years. Seeing you firsthand in Philadelphia and what you mean to that community. Everything you've done for the Flyers community out there. I'm proud to be a Northern boy like you. Proud to be a Flyers alumni. Miss seeing your contagious smile around, and hopefully we can catch up soon. All the best in retirement, Joe.
Hope is taking its time to go my way, but I don't take my life for granted. I'm gonna hold on tight to what I've been handed. I'll try not to complain about the things I have lost. Cause when you have something great, that just means there's a greater loss.
Hey Joe, it's Paul Holmgren here. Listen, 2 things. Number 1, Joe, I want to thank you for all you've done for the Flyers organization over the last 50-some years. You're an original Flyer back in the early days. You worked with the Flyers for, I don't know how many years of the last 50, Joe, but it seems like forever. I know how hard you worked. I know how much you've done for the Flyers, and I know that deep down you're still the number 1 fan of the Philadelphia Flyers hockey team, Joe. It's incredible what you've done over the years. And number 2, Joe, I want to wish you all the best in your retirement. If anybody deserves to fade off into the sunset and do what he wants to do, it's you, Joe. You've worked your tail off for so many years. I'm proud of you. I'm so happy that I got a chance to play with you many years ago, even though you used to yell at me. You're a great leader, Joe, a great worker, and a tremendous Flyer, and I wish you all the best in your future, and I look forward to spending time with you and seeing you.
Don't take your life 'cause you just don't know how long you will have it.
54 years with the Flyers, Joe. That's about as long as I've been alive, which is also about as long as I've been a Flyers fan. Our families have been interconnected pretty much that entire time. We've followed your career, right from my uncle and the buddies from Smithers getting in a vehicle and heading down to Philly, celebrate the 74 Cup win in the dressing room with you and Jimmy. It was a trip where they said it cost them more in beer than it did in fuel. I was only about 6 at the time, and although I wasn't there, that's about when I started going to the Watson Brothers hockey school, which McElhargy used to point out is why I never made the NHL. But anyways, I learned a lot. What I learned was respect and how to earn it on and off the ice. And I learned that from Joe Watson. And as the chairman of your celebrity golf tournament, I hope that I've met the high standards that you've always set and that you've taught me in my entire life, you and the Flyers. And I still have my first Flyers jersey from when I was 6 years old. And I know it says Jimmy's number on the back, but to be honest with you, Joe, when I was 6, you scared the shit out of me. But congratulations, buddy. You mean a lot to me. You've meant a lot to me my entire life, and Smithers and I are really proud. I'm even more proud to call you a friend. Take care.
What makes a good man? Tell me now, hey, walk the line, hey, understand.
Hi Joe, Dan Hamhughes here in Smithers, BC. I want to congratulate you on an incredible, long and amazing career with the Flyers organization, both as a player and for the long tenure you've had in the front office. It's no surprise to me with that incredible personality you have, the great storytelling, and that hand-crushing handshake you bring. We're just so proud of you here in Smithers, and just want to thank you for being such a great ambassador, not only to hockey and the Flyers, but to Smithers. We've always been proud to say you're from here, and thank you for all the community work that you continue to do. Specifically with the golf tournament here in Smithers, you've always brought a lot of players and other celebrities along to help support, and the community's always loved that and embraced you. So just want to say thanks again and all the best in whatever the future holds.
Congratulations, Joe. Great teammate, great friend, and you have a super day. Sorry to miss your event. But anyway, with that all said, it was a pleasure playing with you. Enjoy your time off. You deserve it. You're a good man, great family. Miss ya. Have a great day.
This is a great honor we get to bestow on Joe, and Joe's earned every bit of it. He's been a tremendous teammate since the first day I flattened him in training camp. He's relentless on the ice. He's relentless in the locker room. Not the most quietest guy you'd ever be around. But I'll tell you what, Joe, you're such an honest hockey player. You bring it every night. You brought a lot of hard work. You brought grit. You play with some great guys. They learned from you. Bobby Orr learned off of you. Doug Harvey probably a little bit. But you know what, Joe, this is just a great time, and it's a great for all of us to be here to celebrate a wonderful weekend for you. All the best to you and Jamie. Keep up the great work, buddy, on and off the ice. Thank you.
Big Joe, it's the younger and better looking Watson reporting in, Joe. Hey, I'm just calling to congratulate you, Joe, on your retirement. You know what, buddy? It's well earned, and you're due it. And I want to encourage you just to go out and enjoy yourself now. Don't have to worry about the rigors of going down to the Wells Fargo all the time, and go play a little more golf, spend a little more time with your wife, Jamie, and your kids and your grandchild. All right? Make sure you do those things, Joe. But, Joe, you've been a big part of the Flyers' success over the years. I think of you, when I played with you, the fact that you were such a great leader, and you led by example, Joe. But mainly, you weren't afraid to say what was on your mind. Sometimes we got you in a little bit of trouble, but we all loved you for it, Joe. And for the most part, we loved you for it. But don't change a thing, Joe. And I also want to mention to you, Joe, that my 3 kids, Chase, Brett, and Kaylin, just think the world of you. And it means so much to me that they think so much of you, Joe, okay? So God bless you. We love you. And take care of yourself. All right, bye-bye.